Alright, so I'm just gonna walk through my setup here for little Sammy. So I've got him standing on the very edge of a fairly long board that I've set this all up on. So he's standing on the very front so that I can get this lower angle up at him. I wanted to get a little bit below him just because he's so small, he's so short. It's kind of an interesting perspective to see him from below. And over to his left, I have a light with some paper wrapped around it to diffuse it a little bit. I wanted a really soft light above him. Over here, I've got a blue flash that is pointing away. It's just going to be bouncing off the white wall, coming back. Up here, I've got another light with some red gel paper wrapped around it. And it's giving a nice red light to the background. And on the other side, I've got a book here that is basically blocking this light so it doesn't illuminate Sammy's his left side. But I've just got a light here that's coming through the trees in the background. And maybe it's going to illuminate a little bit of that jack-o'-lantern up on the edge of that table. And these are just foam pieces that I've stuck actual trees and tree branches into, because the texture on them is really hard to duplicate, especially at 6th scale. So, or 12th scale, I assume would be really difficult as well. And that's just a table that I've flipped upside down and put the jack-o'-lantern on. It looked like fence posts when you only see part of it. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple of shots. I might add some smoke, some vape smoke at some point, but I've got it all set up and dialed in and focused how I wanted it to. So, alright, so there's a shot. And yeah, that's pretty close to what I was hoping for. I'll try a few more, get a few alternates, a few variants, but yeah, the biggest thing is just setting up in the area that I wanted them to, getting the focus right, and then afterwards setting up all the different lights and trying to make sure that I wanted to try and get a nice little blue cast right here on this side of the pumpkin. This is just a fake little plastic pumpkin that I picked up at the craft store, I think is where it was, but I saw it and I was like, okay, that's just about perfect, because pumpkins can be really, really big or really small. But yeah, so I'm trying to get a blue light to come on this side and maybe even through some of the trees. I might add a little vape smoke and see what that does as far as the blue light. I don't want to overpower it too much, but I really like where I'm at right now without being too bright. I still want it to feel like it's, at night. So yeah, there's a little setup behind the scenes, light setup, and I'll put some variations in the comments.